Hi, my name is Jared Crocker and I'm the sales manager here at Sub-Zero Group Florida. We're in our beautiful Miami showroom today. Investing in Sub-Zero Wolf Cove products means that you want the best in not only performance, but in durability. Here's a short video on how to care for your Wolf cooktop.
Hi, my name is Greg Bennett and I'm here at the beautiful Sub-Zero Wolf Cove showroom in South Florida. Today I'm here to talk to you about the Rangetop. A lot of what I'm going to talk about today will work for the Rangetop, any regular gas cooktop, or really most induction cooktops as well. So before I talk about any sort of real cooking surface, I like to talk about the thing that's above it, and that is called your ventilation. And in many aspects, your ventilation could be above, it could be behind, it could be in an open area, but one of the most important things about when you're utilizing gas inside your kitchen is I want to remind you to turn your ventilation on. I know that sounds silly, but what happens is most people start cooking, they put some oils onto their pan, and those oils travel fast. And then they go, oh, I need to turn on my ventilation. So I'm going to try to entice you to turn on your ventilation about 10 to 15 minutes before you start cooking. We need to create this draft going towards the ventilation. Otherwise, that grease is traveling fast, and that's what's going to create smells in your kitchen, and we want to get all that out of your kitchen. So, as I talk about a rangetop, ventilation is extremely important, especially when we're dealing with gas. So, Wolf Rangetop. By far my favorite rangetop and by far my favorite gas cooking appliance in the industry. And I'll tell you why. A couple things is, on the 36-inch, we have 5 20,000 BTU burners. So that's awesome, that's a lot of gas. And really with a 6-burner top, one of the things I like about it is it gives you a lot of space. Are we using 6 burners? No. On a 48 that has 6 burners in a grill or 6 burners in a griddle, are we using all that space? No. We're just looking for room. We're looking for space. We want to be able to move around our cooking and not have to jump over a couple things. So the space that a rangetop gives you is great. The other thing that it gives you is it puts our controls in the front. It gives you a very professional and industrial look inside your contemporary, transitional, or modern kitchen, however it's designed. Appliances kind of stand on their own. So what's really neat about Wolf's Rangetop or any of Wolf's gas cooktops is they have 2 gas lines running to each of them. So when we go to turn on our gas cooktop, we're going to get this nice blue flame, 20,000 BTUs of gas, which is great if we really want to boil fast, if we're looking to sear. But it also, as we go lower, we're going to slowly drop down that gas. But when we get to a certain point, the knob is going to stop. So what that's doing is Wolf has decided to put 2 gas lines run to each burner, essentially a big gas line and a small gas line. So as we get that 20,000 BTUs out of that big gas line, we go, I don't want that much heat. I just want to keep my food warm. I want to simmer something. I want to take down that heat dramatically. So what we do is we push in the knob and we go to the other side of the knob and you'll see your simmer function. Now what Wolf does is it switches from that big gas line over to that smaller gas line, and that enables us to get to that really low heat. Really low heat to where that I can literally keep my hand slightly over the burner and not have to pull it away that fast. Now, if you're a true chef, you'll start talking about, okay, that's how I'm gonna do butter. There's all sorts of cool things I learned in chef school that I can use a simmer function for. But for an average person, all I'm looking to do is just kind of keep my food warm. I've cooked my food ahead of time. I always use tacos as an example. We always make those tacos, and that first set of tacos that we make is delicious. And then we keep it on that electric cooktop or that gas burner. It continues to cook. So that second, third, and fourth taco is slightly overdone. And that's where that simmer function becomes very important. And that'll be the case for all the burners on here. So on this 36, the specific one we have here, 5 20,000 BTUs, and then you have a small 9 or 12,000 BTU burner in the back left. So because that one's smaller, we're gonna get it into even lower BTU output. The other thing Wolf has is these very heavy industrial cast iron grates. These are not dishwasher safe. They're made out of cast iron. We want to give these love just like we would a cast iron skillet or something we're about to cook on. So first a couple times you use, maybe a couple times a year, take an oil, a high octane oil, an oil like avocado oil or peanut oil, and spray it on there and kind of rub it into the grates, and that'll kind of help them keep their color. The other thing I tell people to do is rotate your grates. Don't we tend to cook either on the front left, the back middle, or the front right burner. Don't beat up the same burners over and over and over again. Rotate your grates around. They're really heavy duty. They will take a beating, but this is meant to be in your kitchen as long as your house is there, as long as your kitchen is done. It's meant to have that longevity. So kind of move everything around. The other thing that you'll see happen is we have these little cast iron covers over the burners. If they are not sitting on there correctly, you will see your blue flame start to create a lot of orange and yellows in the flame. You know the cast iron burner cap is not on there correctly unless you see it situated in. So make sure you're knocking into place. The front, the bullnose, will take a beating. This is where you're cooking. This is where a pan can hit. This is where your utensils can hit. So we want to give this love. I love a product called Barkeeper's Friend. We want to wipe it down with the grains. A lot of oils will sit in here. So just be mindful as you're working around your kitchen, a bullnose oftentimes sticks out past your countertop. So let's be mindful of it and protect it and clean it as much as possible. So overall benefits, range top, lots of configurations. A gas cooktop from Wolf, lots of different configurations, but the big sell point is the dual stack burner where we can get a large gas line and a small gas line, and that can give us the versatility to cook all the different ways we want to cook. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it.